The thorny ground is the distracted mind, choked by the worries and desires of the material world. And the good soil? That is the prepared mind, the silent, receptive, meditative state where the divine seed can take root and bear fruit. It was never a story about farming. It was a diagnostic tool for your own soul. You were taught to read the Bible like a rule book, a history book, literally, because symbolic reading makes you powerful, and powerful people don't obey, they awaken. The entire scripture is an esoteric map. Eden was never just a garden, it was the memory of your original unified state of consciousness. Egypt wasn't just a land, it was the state of being enslaved to your lower nature and the five senses, ruled by the inner pharaoh of the ego. The 40 years in the wilderness wasn't a punishment, it was the dark night of the soul, the necessary period of purification before one can enter the promised land of illumined consciousness. And so they gave you the text, but trained you never to ask what it really meant. They gave you the map, but told you it was just a storybook. And the first and most important code he came to break, the master key that unlocks all the others, was the story of the fall itself. You were taught that everything went wrong in Eden, that we disobeyed, that we fell, that the serpent tricked us, and God cursed us. But what if that story was told in reverse, to keep you ashamed of what actually set you free? Look again. The serpent doesn't lie. It simply says, when you eat of this tree, your eyes will be opened. You will be like God. And what happens? Then the eyes of both were opened. The serpent told the truth, and the God who cursed them punished knowledge. Ask yourself, does that sound like the Father Jesus spoke of? The Father who said, the truth will set you free? Throughout the ancient world, before this story was ever written, the serpent was a universal symbol of healing, wisdom, and rebirth. The rod of Asclepius, the symbol of medicine still used today, features a serpent. The Ouroboros, the serpent eating its own tail, was the symbol of eternity and alchemy.